Hello and welcome to this simulation. Today I did a model of the Eulerian explosion in a depth of the soil in interaction with air. You can see here this is a paper investigate this phenomena here. You can see that, and this is the crater you can see, and this is experimental work. So this is the Abaqus which I did the model. You can see the initial, this is the TNT, the red part. This is the TNT, here is soil and here is air. So if I click on the animate, you can see this is animate, and you can see the growth of a TNT inside the soil and the air. You can see the growth inside the air is greater than this soil because the soil uh, has a bigger density than air. You can see that. This is the crater here. You can see this level is crater. If I use, for instance, plastic string, you can see here. This is the crater which created by TNT. If I use asterisk, you can see the asterisk inside the soil is maximum. And if I use, for instance, pressure in air, you can see this is a pressure in air, or TNT pressure. You can see TNT pressure. Okay, and if I use velocity, you can see the velocity of detonation. This is exactly similar to explosion, real explosion, this uh, shape, and you can got everything from here. This is the plastic strain, equivalent plastic strain for soil based on the paper. So this is density. You can see the density here. The density inside the soil increases uh, here because the TNT will be here. Okay, you can see this is the TNT here, the yellow, and after the explosion, you can see this is the crater. So if you need this file, you can come to my website www.abaqusfm.com. In my website there are many English titles and articles. They are provided for English users. For instance, this is our simulation which we discussed. So click on Open New tab. So you will have here the title, explanation, and some figures. Some figures here about the result. You can see that. And there are three important points here. The file contains CAE, INP, and English video file step by step. The cost is $30 US. If you have bitcoins, you can pay it here. And if you haven't bitcoins, and the better way to use PayPal. If you have PayPal, you can pay it. Before that, send me an email to this address. Thank you for your attention.